Hey everybody, number 45 on the Criterion collection, Taste of Cherry, our first film from Iran, 1997, directed by, I'm sorry in advance, Abbas Kiarostami. The plot of this movie is a man in Iran is driving around. First, he drives through the city, but almost all of the film is driving around the mountains outside of some populated city in Iran, uh, looking for somebody to bury him after he commits suicide. That's almost a plot twist, but it's in every description of the movie, and it's given away maybe 15 minutes in. But the whole shtick is he's dug a grave already. He's going to take a bunch of sleeping pills. He's going to lay down in the grave, and he just wants to have somebody come to that grave the next morning. If he's alive, help him out. If he's dead, throw some dirt on him. Either way, there's a whole bunch of money. I don't know what the conversion rates are, but he calls it 6 months worth of work pay in the car that they will take, whether he's alive or dead. They get that money. This movie is one of Roger Ebert's most hated movies of all time. It is generally well received by critics, but I see Roger Ebert's point. This movie is slow and not much happens. The entire movie is about him talking to people, trying to find somebody willing to do this for him, but he's very cagey about it. It comes across as if he's looking to like hook up with a guy, and so like he's cruising and like, hey, you want to make some cash? Just come with me. I've got a job for you. What job? I'll tell you when we get there. I'll show you. Um, it's a little. The vibe is strange, um, and you'd think that this would then be a discussion about the sanctity of life and what makes life worth living, and measuring, suicide versus living in pain. It's none of that, really. There are one or two discussions about that, but we never learn why he wants to kill himself. We don't learn anything about his life. We don't learn if he's got a family. We don't learn if he's got kids. We don't learn if he's in pain. It's kind of a dull movie, honestly. It was putting me to sleep. It's interest. I don't have any experience with Iran, so it was interesting to see some of the culture, but you don't even see a lot of that because 90% of this movie is in his van as he's or in his car as he's driving around in the mountains of Iran. So it this is an artsier film for sure, and I there is some merit to it. There is some value to it as a film. I'm not saying that. I just don't think, unless long, slow, and I can't even call it a character piece because we don't learn anything about the character. So long, slow movies, if those appeal to you, this can be your jam. But I have a feeling most people are going to find this incredibly dull. So that's my recommendation is, unless you want to really try something different and you really want to stretch yourself and you've had a good nap ahead of time, maybe skip this one. Next time we come back to the United States, it hasn't been that long since we've been there. We've been a little English language heavy for a while, but that's going to change shortly. The next up is from 1932, from the United States, directed by two directors again, which is unusual. Ernest B. Schoedsack and Irving Pischel. The movie is The Most Dangerous Game, which I haven't seen the movie yet, and I haven't read about it, but I do know the basic premise is a rich man hunting men for sport, right? Like capturing or kidnapping them or something and hunting them down, I believe is the premise. It's an idea that has been remade countless times. So you have seen adaptations of this in various forms. So, but we'll see. I don't even know if it's the original, but we will find out next time. Thank you for watching.